Hello, my crafty friends. It's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I'm going to be doing my December Plan a Daily Pocket Pages day 24 through 25th, and then 27 through 30. And what I've decided to do, I wanted to go ahead and go back to the 24th and 25th. I already do have a video for those ones, but when I was done, I forgot that I would needed a journal spot for those. So I wanted to go ahead and pull out some things to do a journal card with. So I'm going to do my day 24 prompt, which is family time. And I just wanted to make a journal. And what I decided to do was I wanted to use this vellum little gift bag that I got that has little stars on it. And I wanted to use some of that snowflake paper. And then, so what I did was I just cut it to kind of fit into the bag. And you can see there I'm kind of measuring it. And then I rounded the corners. And when I did this, I did do it a little bit taller than the front of the bag, just because I have a little plan for what I want to do for that, which I'll show you in a minute. All right, so I decided I wanted to grab this little vellum piece that said remember, and it kind of looks like a little plaque. So I just poked some holes in it, and then I wanted to put it there on the front of the bag. I also know I wanted to use those little foil snowflakes that I had in my stash. I think I bought them last Christmas and then just never used them because it was like an after Christmas thing. So I had, and then there's vellum snowflakes too that I wanted to use. So I was trying to figure out how I can mix them up and work with them. It couldn't really make any decisions, so I went back to the little remember sign because I knew I wanted to put that at the top. I mean, in the front of the bag. All right, so I'm just kind of mapping it out here, figuring out where I want to put it. And then I decide that I don't really know if I want to do that either. So I just went to the back of the bag. I just wanted to give it a little bit more decoration and then add my journal card. So I just grabbed one of my little journal cards that looks like a graph paper. And it's a little bit shorter than the page that I wanted to put in the card. So I just put some gold and red washi down the bottom just to match that reindeer that I plan on putting on top. Rounded the corners a little bit and then just got that glued on, and then I'll be able to journal on that side. Since I wanted to put that foil washi there on top of that gold glitter washi, didn't really want to stick, so I just used some glue and stuck that into the bag. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and get my sticker out here and just put it on the back. And I'm generally pretty weird about mixing metallics like the silver and gold, but I just felt like it was just so pretty and I had to use it, so I will deal with the fact that it's not gold. All right, so then I'm going to go ahead and poke a hole in the front of the bag to put that bracket in. I did struggle with that a little bit to get that bracket closed up, but once I got it on there, I feel like it was really, looked really pretty, so I'm glad I took the effort to get that done. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to get those snowflakes adhered on, and I had a little bit of difficulty with this because I was like, well, should I try to glue it to the vellum? Should I just try to poke a hole in it and get it through together? So what I decided to do was just take some of that eyelash white ribbon that I had, and I really think that stuff is so pretty. It's got like an iridescent little lashes on it, and I just poked a hole in both the vellum piece and the little cardstock piece and just tied a really tiny as small knot as I could on the back. And then I am going to do the same to the other side with the other little snowflake that I had. And the reason that I wanted to use both the vellum and the cardstock was I felt like if I had just used the cardstock and had it dangling there, it just wasn't going to be strong enough to kind of hold up the test, the test of time of moving the pages back and forth. So I just wanted to make sure that I had a little bit more stable. And the fact is, those vellum pieces are so see-through that you really can't even see them. I mean, I guess if I put them like on a dark piece of paper, I could probably see them, but it's just like every time I was trying to use them, it never felt like I could use them. And I felt like this was a really nice way of using it. It just adds a little bit of glitter to to the back. You can't really see them, but I still think it adds just a little touch to it. All right, so then I got that adhered on and I just ran the little ribbon through the hole. And then when I did that, I felt like it was just a little bit too long. I felt like it was dangling too much. So I just I tied a knot at the top and then just trimmed it up. And it has like a little flag at the top. And I thought that looked really cute when it was finished. So I'm pleased with that. And then of course I can't just leave it alone. I have to add stickers to it. So I just put stickers on the front because I felt like it was a little bit plain when it was out of the bag. And I just grabbed another one of those stickers that came out of the same pack as the reindeer. And then a couple of those little foam stickers from the Dollar Tree. All right, so I think that one is done. I think that turned out really sweet. I like it. So let's go ahead and go to day 25, which of course is Christmas. So I'm calling this prompt Christmas Moments. I had a little bit of difficulty trying to figure out what 25 to use because I buy a lot of Christmas stuff. And most of the time when you buy some kind of Christmas packet or stickers or something, you're going to get the number 25 in that sticker pack or pack of paper. But what I decided to do was I really wanted to just go back to the original paper that I got to do this project, which was the North Pole Productions at Hobby Lobby. And I really just wanted to go back to that because this was my inspiration for this kind of album and the colors and stuff that I used. So I used one of the 25 cut aparts from that. And I thought that was really cute because I love that it said Santa at the top. I think it says like one night only special. I can't remember exactly what it says, but it says something like one night only North Pole Productions Santa. And then I found that sticker and I really wanted to use that sticker because it says 25 moments. And I thought that would be really cute instead of like journaling out a big long paragraph is actually just like taking little snippets of just little 25 moments that I thought were really special throughout the day. So I think it's really going to help me kind of focus on that day when I'm in the moment, kind of thinking, oh, that's one of those 25 moments that I want to keep track of. And maybe I'll even keep it on my phone or grab it, maybe make a little note of it on my phone or something like that. So I'm actually really excited about seeing how that turns out. So that's why I'm calling this Christmas Moments, because I was really inspired by that little sticker that said 25 moments. All right, so what I'm basically doing here is I'm going to make this little tuck spot for the tag to go into. And so I just took my double-sided tape and I just kind of taped around where I wanted the tag to tuck into. And then I'm just going to go ahead and get that adhered on. And then when I put it in the plastic, it'll make it a little bit more secure. And I'll be able to still pull out the tag from the top. All right, so there's a little space left on the paper, and I can't have space on my paper. So I went ahead and put some washi tape down, and I just kind of did some layering here of some reds and some greens, and then I took that Dollar Tree washi that was from last season. It says do not open until, and then it's got the word Christmas. So I thought that was cute, and I went ahead and just kind of put some layering of washi tape there. And so that was that one. And then I felt like I probably wanted to have something on the back for like a photo mat, because this particular sheet protector is a little bit of a weird shape. It's kind of almost like a 4x4 square. And so I thought that was kind of a weird shape, and I don't know if I can even get a photo that size. So I just wanted to back it with something so that I could, map the photo onto that. All right, so let's go ahead and go on to day 27 prompt, which is comfort and. And what I thought I would do here, originally when I first put out this project, my day 27 was going to be pet care. And then my day 28 was going to be socks. And what I thought that when I was thinking about this process and what I wanted to do, I wanted to make sure that one of the things I want to do is at my Instagram challenge. And what I wanted to make sure was that the prompts that I was using were pretty generic so that anyone could use them. And I felt like pet care was kind of not everyone has a pet. So I wanted to kind of make it more open. So what I decided to do was on day 27, I was going to make it say comfort and then day 28 be joy. So that's one of my favorite little sayings during Christmas is comfort and joy. So I thought that would be cute if I kind of combined them. So I'm going to put my cat picture on the joy part and then my sock picture on the comfort part. So that's basically how that's going to work. And what I'm doing here is, so I'm just kind of doing this as one page almost, like one prompt. And I'm just making I wanted to use that photo overlay, and I thought that would be cute to put the picture of my cat behind that and then just have the little word joy there. I originally put it at the bottom, but I felt like it was too far away from the word comfort, and I didn't know if you could tell that it would say comfort and joy. So I wanted to move it up a little bit. So what I'm doing here is I'm just cutting up a little journal card, and I'm going to go ahead and use that as a little tuck spot for my photo. And so I just wanted to write the word comfort there. So going back to the Instagram challenge, I am going to go ahead and start to put some information out there. I'm probably going to do a blog post here this week sometime. So if you're interested at all, please follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be using all of the prompts that I've used throughout this series as an Instagram challenge. The real main reason that I'm doing that is I feel like if I have an Instagram challenge out there that possibly other people are going to be following, that it'll motivate me to actually take a photo every day. And then at least I'll have one photo a day to put in my album. So it'll kind of give me some accountability. All right, so I went ahead and did that little comfort and joy, and I really love this page. And I know I say that all the time. So, but I do. I like it. I think it was a cute idea to kind of mix the little saying into 2 different days. All right, so just put the 27 there, and I'm going to go ahead and back it with some red glitter tape or glitter paper, and then put that there on the corner there. And then, of course, I have space on that little ampersand, and I can't have space. So what I decided to do was I took that Dollar Tree ribbon there, and I'm just going to go ahead and put some tape on it. So it's almost like I'm creating my own ribbon washi. And I had that little bracket there that has a little part where you can put in your ribbon. And I just went ahead and weeded that through the ribbon, and I used that sticky tape just to make sure that I could get it all in here down once I get it through that hole. You can do it. There you go. All right. And then what I did was I took the bracket, I just poked a hole in the paper, and then I just put that bracket right there in the center, just to give it a little bit of decoration. And once I stop messing with it, put it down. There we go. I just trimmed it up. I think that looks good. I don't think it looks kind of almost like a Santa belt. And then I'm going to go ahead and work on the next pages, which are going to be on the back side of this. Oh, wait, never mind. One thing about words that are kind of floating in midair like that, I don't really like that. I feel like it looks kind of silly. So I want to kind of ground that word. So what I decided to do was just add a little bit of layering of washi here. And I used the polka dot, and then I used that foil washi. And that is all now. Let's go ahead and go to day 29 prompt, which is clean up. So I'm going to probably have to be doing some cleanup on this day, and I decided to just do a little checklist here and journal card in one little thing. So that's really all it's going to be. Day 27, day 25. No, I'm on day 29 is only just going to be this little tiny journal card here. And I really like that I did that in my album. I kind of mixed it up. Some of the things are going to have photos, some of them are going to have journals, some of them are going to have little checklists. So again, that's kind of the reason why I wanted to do it in the planner, because I felt like I was able to be a little bit more flexible. I had some planner quote unquote elements, and then I had some, Project Life elements and just some different creative ideas. So I really liked how this album is turning out so far. And I can't wait till December starts and I can actually start taking pictures and doing all that sort of stuff. All right, so I just did a little checklist. Like I said, I just used those little heart stickers from Mambi, and then I just put chores there on the bottom, and just used some little gold washi for accents. And I think that one, and then once I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put the number on there. And I just use these tiny little black numbers that I had to put the word 20 or the letter 29, and then stuck it in there. And then my day 20 or day 30 is going to be year's best. Now this is different than what I was originally going to do. I think I was actually going to take a picture of my planner, but what I thought I would do instead of doing that was I really want to just document some of the things that have happened to me this year that have been really great. And to be honest with you, I think it's going to be hard to find my top 7. There's just been so many good things that have happened this year. And the reason why I feel like I can really reflect and understand that is because I have been doing my happy planner all year and really using it as more of a memory book and just keeping track of those little things that have just made me happy throughout the year. So I don't know, I just feel like it's going to be a really cool thing on that day to really reflect on what that year's looked like, and just kind of try to find 7 things that have really been great. And maybe I'm afraid I'm going to have more than 7, but that's okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get, I'm just going to do a quick little flip through here of the pages I've done. These are not all of them, but just kind of some of the pages. I did add that page in. I don't think I showed you that. And then I can't wait to start doing my planner pages, and I've got such great ideas for those. And there's some of the other pages that I just recently did, and I do have process videos for all of these. So if you're interested in all, you can check out the playlist. I'll go ahead and make sure I leave a link in the top and in the bottom description box. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead then and get my first page that I did here. So here's my pocket page for my gifts. And then what I decided to do, I know I told you last time I wasn't sure what I was going to do on the back, but I decided I probably won't have just 4 presents that I like. So I'm going to go ahead and probably do favorite gifts there on the back too. All right, well, that's it, guys. That's all I have for you today. So I hope you enjoyed. And please make sure to follow me on Instagram if you're interested in checking out my challenge. See you next time. Bye.